Okay, let's start. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everyone. Last week we talked about 3 mental actions, right? 3 mental actions. We just finished longing, abhidhamma, and ill-will, vihara, right? So longing, abhidhamma is nothing but lobha, right? Lobha. Ill-will is dosa. But they are very strong one, right? Very, very strong one. But here, wrong view, micchādiṭṭhi, according to Abhidhamma, this is a lobha, right? Normally, the wrong view, the nearest cause for the wrong view is lobha, according to Abhidhamma. But according to Sutta, I will say that it is the nearest cause for the wrong view is a moha, right? Moha. But of course, moha is the root of all evil actions, right? So everything comes from ignorance, moha. But here, the delusion, moha and wrong view, very close, right? Sometimes it can be mistaken, right, as the same. So, because we have a delusion, not knowing, because we have a wisdom, we don't have a wisdom, for that reason we have a wrong view, right? So as a result of delusion, moha, we have a wrong view. According to Abhidhamma, the wrong view associated with lobha, right? With the lobha. So actually this wrong view, this is a very serious one, right? So this is mentioned in the Suttas. He holds wrong view and has incorrect perspectives. Has a wrong view and incorrect perspective thus. So there is nothing given. So that means that how to say, we have a wrong view that, right? Dana is not good. So that is the wrong view, right? Nothing sacrificed. Sacrificing also not good, right? It will be wrong perspective, right? Nothing offered. Offering is not good. You have a wrong perspective, right? So actually this is very, very serious. Not only for themselves, for the society as well, right? If people believe that giving is not good, right? Even now, I think there is a global impact regarding with the on the wrong view of United States, Mr. Trump, right? President Trump, I would say that because he doesn't believe giving, right? You want to take it back. It's a great impact, global impact, because they're very, very big, right? But recently in the United States, United Nations, so there many leaders, they give address to the world, right? I listened some of the speeches, the European leaders, so they are saying indirectly, not directly, of course, indirectly. So United States is leading to wrong directions, right? They going to doing the old mistake, right? The old mistake. Giving opportunity to other people, especially for other countries, right? Just take it back, right? Selfish point of view, right? Selfish point of view. So I think that this is a wrong view, right? So they have done, the Prime Minister of England, United Kingdom, Theresa May, she said that. So some of the countries are leading to old mistakes, right? In earlier time, so they just take it selfish view, right? So I want to get it. So they don't want to distribute, right? They don't want to distribute others. They don't want to share, right? For that reason, some of the rich people in the United States, just like the Bill Gates, right? Contributed a lot, right? Share his all billions of his wealth, right? His money. So he share, because he have a right perspective that by sharing poor people, and those poor people became rich, right? If they became rich, the world became stable, right? There will be less wrongdoings, right? So they understand, right? So that is a right understanding. But here, wrong understanding, wrong view here means, there is no result of giving, right? The giving is not good, right? Offering is not good, and sacrifice is not good, right? So it's a wrong perspective. So if we look at surface level, of course, it looks like truth, right? So if we are looking at in the long run, right? Sharing what we have, it is a right perspective, a right view. Sammadati. There's nothing given, nothing sacrificed, nothing offered. There's no fruit or result of good and bad actions. So even though you are doing good things, right? Sometimes a bad result will come to you, right? The bad result will come to you. So by looking at that, bad incidences, you begin to believe that even though you try hard to be good, note the result of it, right? So it leads to, the wrong view. It also leads to wrong view. There's no fruit or result of good and bad actions. It is very bad, right? It is very bad. So we are very lucky that we are living in a society where we believe that if we are doing good things will come back, right? If somebody do unwholesome things, unwholesome result will come. So that is the right perspective or right view. But here, there's no fruit and result of good and bad actions. If people believe like this, the whole society will become chaos, right? Chaos. Because of wrong view. So there's no this world or no other world. So that means it doesn't believe afterlife and past life. You don't believe. You just look at present life, right? Present life. So according to the fundamental teachings of the Buddha, if you do not believe past life and afterlife, it is a wrong view, right? It is a wrong view. Because if you don't believe there is no afterlife, then you will do everything, right? Whether the good or bad, right? Good or bad. So such a wrong view will lead to a lot of bad consequences. So there's no mother, no father. But here, there's no mother, no father means there's no gratitude, no acknowledgement, right? So the parents are very grateful to them. So, but here, some people, so they don't have any gratitude, and they don't have any acknowledgement that parents are very grateful, right? Parents are very they play important part in their life. They don't want to even acknowledge, right? So that is also one of the wrong view. There's no mother, no father here. So this is a explanation. There are no good and bad results of treating mother and father nicely or badly. So if you are treating your parents nicely, there will be no result, right? That if you are treating your parents badly, there will be no result, right? So actually it's very bad, right? Whether you are treating nicely or badly, there will be no incomes, right? So no consequences. So that's also very pernicious wrong view, right? Pernicious wrong view. There are no beings spontaneously reborn. But here, spontaneously reborn means the ghosts are reborn, right? The ghosts are reborn spontaneously. So they don't have to go to mother's womb, right? So the devas, they don't need to go to mother's womb. So they were spontaneously, right away, right? Right away. So there's no beings spontaneously reborn. So there are in the world no ascetics and Brahmins of right conduct and right practice. So there is no religious leader who are practicing right conduct and right practice, right? So that means no belief in religion, right? No belief in religion. Who have been realized this world and other world for themselves by direct knowledge, made them known to others. So they believe that. They don't believe religious system, right? They don't believe religious leaders. So there is no religious leader who realize themselves and share their experience, right? So this is also one of the wrong view regarding with the religion, right? Regarding with the religions. So these are just example, right? Just mention just example. So when you read Satcha Samyoda, sorry, not Satcha, Satipatthana Samyoda, 4 foundations of mindfulness in Samyutta Nikaya. So actually not knowing 4 noble truths is a wrong view. Not knowing 4 noble truths is a wrong view. But it is not mentioned here. The reason is not knowing 4 noble truths is a very advanced level, right? Advanced level. It's also wrong view. It's also wrong view. Even though we are sincere Buddhists and devoted Buddhists, sometimes, actually most of the time we do not know the 4 noble truths, right? So that means we have a wrong view. But that is the advanced one, right? Advanced one. So this is a basic level, right? Basic level. So we have to understand in this way. Different level of wrong view, right? Different level of wrong view. So this one talk about only a few of them, right? A few of them. So if you want to know more about wrong views, you can read Brahmajala Sutta. Digha Nikaya, Sutta number 1, right? Brahmajala Sutta. So in that Sutta, the Buddha talk about 62 type of wrong views, right? So you will understand different type of wrong views. Even 62, right? It can be more than that. So we will understand in this way. Even 62 is not a complete one, but so you can read Brahmajala Sutta, right? More wrong views. especially regarding with the doctrinal views, right? But this one is too busy, right? Too busy. For even people with the common sense, they can understand, right? If you do good, you have a good result, right? So that is a right perspective, right? Right view. But some people, they don't believe so, right? Even though you do good things, and good result will not come, right? So such a pernicious wrong view, right? Pernicious wrong view. So I think if we look at this type of wrong view, is too busy, right? Even people with the common sense, they can understand easily, right? If you smile, then you will get a smile, right? So that is a basic right view, right? Basic right view. Some people does not believe, right? They smile, they don't smile. The reason is they don't believe, right? So the people will give you a smile, right? That's a wrong view, right? That's a wrong view. It's simple in a simple way. What I want to just giving the example, right? So wrong view in this Vihara is a basic wrong view, right? So when you want to go up, not knowing Four Noble Truth, so that is a wrong view, right? That is a wrong view. Actually, when we learn how to say the wrong view in the mental factor in the second chapter, so we learn 3 levels, right? 3 levels. Number 1, you do not know, right? How to say you see unwholesome actions as a wholesome one, right? But here, not know here, what I mean, you see, right? You perceive unwholesome actions as a wholesome one. You see stealing is good, right? Stealing is wholesome one. That is a wrong view, right? Then you see and you perceive, and you perceive committing sexual misconduct is good. Nothing wrong with this, right? So that is a wrong view. So here, how to say, seeing and perceiving unwholesome actions as a wholesome one. That is and seeing and perceiving wholesome one as a unwholesome, right? So that is a number 1 level, right? Number 1 level. So all these are based on number 1 level, right? Number 1 level. The number 2 level is so we have the root of wholesome and unwholesome, right? With greed, hatred, delusion. So these are the root of unwholesome actions. And non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion, right? These are the root of wholesome actions. But you see the root of unwholesome actions as the root of wholesome one, right? And you see and perceive. So the root of wholesome actions as the root of unwholesome one, right? Like this. So you are understanding here, that's why I write this one. Wrong view means seeing and interpreting things wrongly. Seeing, perceiving, understanding, even we can call it understanding, right? But here, if we use the word understanding, not understanding or not knowing, it can be confused with the delusion, right? Delusion. But here, seeing and interpreting and perceiving, right? Something in the wrong way, right? So when you perceive the root of wholesome and unwholesome actions in the wrong way, that is the second level, right? Second level. So the third level is not seeing and not perceiving the Noble Eightfold Path as it is, right? In their true nature. So that is a wrong view. That's the advanced level, right? I know we can, according to Samadhi Sutta, we can clarify in this way, right? 3 levels. But here is just number 1 level, right? Just number 1 level. But here, wrong view means seeing and interpreting things wrongly. So there are 2 factors to complete a full course of micchādiṭṭhi. Number 1, being incorrect. So your interpretation, your perception is not truth, not correct, right? Not correct, number 1. Number 2, believing it as a correct view, right? Believing it as a correct view. But you are perceiving wrong view, right? But you believe it as a correct one. So that is a wrong view. 2 factor, right? 2 factor. Any question? No question, right? Okay. So there are many types of wrong views, mostly mentioned in Brahmajala Sutta, right? So as I always emphasize that knowing wrong views also very important. So by understanding what are the wrong views, you can avoid them, right? That you will have a one of the right perspective or right view, right? Right view. So they can be condensed or summarized into 3 types. So actually we have learned wrong view, right? So they can be summarized into 3 categories. Number 1, nihilism. Nihilism. So a wrong view that denies existence of an afterlife, including past life, right? An afterlife and karmic retribution. So that means you don't believe afterlife. You do whatever you like in this present moment. You do whatever you want, right? So if you die, that's it. That's all. If you die, there's afterlife. There's no afterlife. And also, even though you do unwholesome actions, there will be no result, right? Don't care, just do it. So that is based on wrong perspective, right? Wrong view. So we can have a lot of unwholesome actions, unwholesome consequences, right? And karmic retribution. So that is very important. 2 things. So deny existence of afterlife and karmic retribution, right? Karmic retribution. Next one, non-doing. Actually, many religious leaders at the time of the Buddha, so they accused the Buddha. They accused the Buddha as a non-doing, right? So the Buddha normally encouraged non-doing, not to do anything, right? Actually, the Buddha refused to refute their accusation. So if somebody want to say non-doing, so the Buddha encouraged non-doing of unwholesome actions, right? Non-doing of defilements, kilesa, right? But for the good things, so the Buddha encouraged to do, right? To do. So actually, the other religious leader at the time, they accused the Buddha, right? By Akriyavattu. So here, non-doing is a wrong view which claims that these have no efficacy in producing result, right? Just like in earlier statement in the wrong view, even though you treat your parents nicely or badly, there will be no consequences, right? You don't have any responsibility for your parents. Actually, there are some views in the communism. I don't know whether in Singapore communism was spread, right? But in Myanmar, actually most of the countries in the world, so there is an ideology that so the parents, they get married, they have a reunion, then they was born the baby, right? So we don't have any responsibility to take care of them, right? So actually, because of their desire, right? They get married, they respond. But to pay their gratitude, right? And to take care, we don't have any responsibility for that, right? This way, right? Don't do it. That is one of the right view, one of the wrong view. Next one is no causality, ahituka-deity. A wrong view that there is no causes for defilement and purification of beings, right? That beings are defined and purified by chance and fate. Some are rich, right? Some are poor. There's no cause, right? So they became rich by chance. They became poor by chance, right? Some are handsome, some are ugly. So they became like that by chance, right? So there's no causes. This is a ahituka-deity, right? Ahituka-deity. Some are intelligent, some are not, right? Some are very good nature, right? Some are bad nature. There's no causes, right? Just by chance. And so I think scientists, they normally use one word. I very often forgot that one. By chance, another English word. They are very popular one. Coincidence, just like a coincidence. Not coincidence, another very beautiful. Randomly, right? We are here randomly, right? There's no causes. The universe came into existence randomly, right? The species in the universe, they came into existence randomly. No causes, right? No causes. But according to Buddhism, this is one of the wrong view, right? One of the wrong view. Actually, in the West, there are many people who believe that we are composed of chemicals and chemicals, right? That if we die, that's all. So I think, especially young people, right? Young people in the West. So actually, when I listen to their interview, and there are many people who believe that there's no afterlife. So we came here by chance, randomly. There's no causes, right? And after we die, those chemicals were dissolved, right? We're finished. That's all. For that reason, their ideology or their philosophy is whether good or bad, right? Some people believe just do good, right? You have a good result. They believe, but they don't believe afterlife, right? And some people do whatever you want. Don't care whether right or wrong, right? Right or wrong. Because there will be no consequences, right? Just enjoy life. Right? That's also one of the wrong views, right? According to Buddhism. Non-causality. Non-causality. But this is just the summary of wrong view that mentioned in the Sutta, right? Summary of the wrong view. So there are many other things as well, right? In one of the Sutta, the Buddha said, Esara Nemana Hetu, right? So we became because the Creator, one of the great Creator, the God created us, right? We are creation of higher authority, right? So that's also wrong view, right? The Buddha clearly said that it's also wrong view. Another wrong view is the Pobe Kata Hetu. This has been because of our past karma. This has been just because of our past karma. This is also wrong view. Something will happen in your life, not just because of past life, including present conditions as well, right? So if you just take it, just past causes, it also very wrong view. It's also wrong view. mostly the Buddhist, right? If they are happy, something happen in their life, even good or bad, right? Good or bad, they normally think that because of past karma, right? This is also wrong view. Actually, the result of karma constitute not just because of past karma. So because of many conditions, right? For that reason, very hard to say the result of karma, right? It can be many conditions, right? Not one cause. It can be many causes, right? Many causes. It is important to understand that wrong view also. Normally we think that because of my past karma, I can't help it. I can't do anything because of my past karma, right? This is also wrong view, right? Even though we are unlucky, then we can change it, right? We can change it. Of course, past karma play a very important role in our life. But not just past karma. We can change it, right? We can maintain it, right? We can maintain it. In Anguttara Nikaya, the Buddha said that wrong view is the root of all evil. Wrong view is the root of all evil. I don't know whether you have seen the documentary The Root of All Evil, presented by Professor Richard Dawkins. I mean, you can Google on the internet, right? The Root of All Evil. I like it. Actually, he point out the weaknesses of the organized religions, right? Especially God-centered religions. So these are delusion, right? We call it God delusion. Because of God delusion, people have a lot of belief, right? Different belief. And they don't even use their common sense, their wisdom, right? And he gave the name of the documentary, The Root of All Evil, right? The Root of All Evil. The Buddha said that, bhikkhus, I do not see even a single thing, on account of which arising unwholesome qualities arise. Unwholesome quality here means unwholesome actions, akusala kamma, right? Akusala kamma. Arising unwholesome qualities increase and expand, right? That unwholesome quality increase and expands so much as wrong view. That means because of wrong view, arising unwholesome actions arises, right? Because of the wrong view that arises, it increase and expand, right? Unwholesome qualities in your life based on the wrong view. For that reason, to have right view is very important. For that reason, the Buddha said Sammaditthi first, the Noble Eightfold Path, right? The Noble Eightfold Path, importance of right view, right? So right view can first. Then after that, right intention or right thought. Then after right thought, right speech, right action, right effort, right livelihood, then right mindfulness and right concentration. Only you have right concentrations, wisdom will come up, spring up. So I mean, if you look at the Noble Eightfold Path, you will understand the importance of right view, right? So to have wholesome quality in our life, right view is the key, right? But the same way, contrary to that, if we have a wrong view, the unwholesome quality will arise in our life, in our mind, in our life, right? For that reason, Buddhism always emphasizes the importance of wisdom, right? So the importance of wisdom is nothing but right view, right? Right view. So actually, the right view is not a wisdom according to Abhidhamma, right? According to Abhidhamma, of course, amoha or vajja, right? Vajja is understanding or knowledge or wisdom, right? Because of wisdom, right view arises. So actually, the right view is the cause of because of wisdom or understanding, the right view arises, right? Right view follow. But here the Buddha emphasized that I do not see even a single thing, just like a wrong view, an arising unwholesome quality arise. A rising unwholesome quality increase, right? Because of the wrong view. Such important things, right? Such important things. So therefore I get the name, the root of all evil, right? The root of all evil. Not only in Abhidhamma, but also in Suttas, the Buddha used the word akusala mula. Akusala means unwholesome quality. Mula is the root, right? The root of unwholesome qualities. Lobha dosa moha, right? Lobha dosa moha. Okay, so I think that's all I want to share regarding with the right wrong view. But here I didn't mention about advanced right view, right? Advanced wrong view. But if you do not understand the Noble Eightfold Path, that is the wrong view. Even as a Buddhist, if you do not understand the Noble Eightfold Path, if you do not know the Noble Eightfold Path, you have a wrong view. At that moment, right? At that moment. Question? No question, right? Okay. Oh. That's very important. Okay.
I just like to emphasize the right intention of Donald Trump of selfishness. When he was campaigning for the presidency, he wants to make America great.
Yeah.
That means bring back everything, America first.
He doesn't believe dana. Sharing, right?
Yes.
Sharing opportunity, sharing wealth, right?
Because in the US, of course, there is a word for it. The spirit is very low, so to back up and for the presidency election, he got in that to America first. So he tried to bring back all the industry back to town.
Yeah.
Create job. So this is what he's campaigning.
Do you think that it is a wrong view?
Depends. But American citizens are right. You call American people.
Sorry?
If I'm an American citizen, right? I feel like he bring back up, he bring home job for us.
Yeah. Because he even opposed globalization, right?
Yes.
He doesn't believe globalization. He even doesn't believe UN, right? United States, United Nations, right?
Correct. So that's one part of it. The other part of it, we're talking about, particularly parents. Okay, in the Western society, it's very different. Generations after generations, when a child grows, they go to college, once they go to university, it is single. When it is single, they do planning. So very few of them do come back, to talk about parents. Their motherly once for a year. And then you know that in some of the society in America,
Yeah.
father and son have a new separate view.
I see.
So they don't take a shower.
Yeah.
So some of this thing is just tradition, culture, and proper. But the sad thing is that many locals, young people, they talk about Western culture.
Yeah.
I always tell my children, Western culture means finish collect the house. Well, that is but this again, for us to believe that, but for them, this is culture.
I think that for this one need to examine thoroughly. But here just the Sutta just say that we forget about gratitude, right? Whether you are treating nicely or badly, doesn't matter, right? Of course, just like a young people, right?
Yeah, so I mean, again, we are talking about Buddhism and the daily life.
Yeah.
The reality of treating, right? The past and the wrong to them, it's okay. And we are correct to say that because individual perspective again, that is not Buddhist, so I don't believe in that.
Yeah. We can call it wrong view, right? I think very simple, right? The parents are very grateful to us. So they raise, right, the children since they're very young, right? They lost their sleep, and they control their temper, right? And they sacrifice a lot. They are very grateful to us. If we forget about, right? If we don't accept and acknowledge the gratitude, right? It is very bad. For that reason, it is the wrong view, right? It's important for the society, right? Important for the society. So in this regard, I like Confucian philosophy. It's very highlight the value and importance of family, right? Family value. It's very important, right? I had, not only how I see that, right? Wherever you are in the New Year time, you can family union, right? I think that's very important. Human value, right? Even though you may not like your sibling, even though you may not like your parents, stay, right? Stay together during the during the New Year. So this is the value of the human spirit. So as I earlier said, this is what we have learned is just a basic level, right? Basic level law, wrong view. Then we can, if you have a wrong perspective regarding with the Lobha dosa moha, Lobha arosa are more second level, right? But if you do not understand the noble four noble truth, that's also wrong view, right? Even the good Buddhist, you can be a wrong view. You may have a wrong view, right? Normally, most of the time, we have a wrong view. As far as the four noble truth is concerned, right? We have a wrong view. So everything comes from because of the wrong view, right? As I always give an example, somebody insult you and criticize you, very angry, right? You became very angry because of wrong view. But you perceive self-identity view, right? You identify yourself as a woman, as a Buddhist man, as a man, as a woman, as you, right? But according to ultimate realities, there's no you, there's no I, right? Just physical and mental phenomena, right? So if you have such wrong or right view, even though they are insulting you, even though they are causing you no anger at all, right? Just like the Buddha, right? Even though the Brahmin is causing and right using ugly epithet, but the Buddha not shaking, right? Not shaking because he's the right perspective, right view. I think it's important. Okay. Now let's go to the by way of roots. By way of root, page number 208. Page number 208. By way of root and consciousness, right? By way of root and consciousness. According to suttas, especially in Gauta Nikaya, chapter 10, sutta number 174. Sutta number 176 is Chonda Sutta, right? Chona Sutta that we are always learning. Sutta number 176 is the Chona Sutta. So Chona Sutta talk about 10 unwholesome actions and 10 wholesome actions, right? So the importance of understanding about karma, right? So you are pure or you are impure not because of other tradition, other rites and rituals, right? But because of your action, your karma. Chona Sutta 176 talk about the importance of the purity and impurity in our mind, in our body, in our speech, right? But here, chapter 10, Sutta number 174, just before that Chona Sutta, right? According to the Suttas, the root of any 10 unwholesome actions are threefold: greed, hatred, and delusion. Lobha, dosa, moha. I think as a Buddhist, we must know number one, wholesome and unwholesome deed, right? Number one. Number two, the root of wholesome and unwholesome deed, right? What is lobha, what is dosa, what is moha? We must understand, right? So then only we become a good Buddhist, right? A good Buddhist. If you want to become advanced Buddhist, trying to understand the Noble Eightfold Path, Four Noble Truths, right? Four Noble Truths. If you understand, if you can apply, finish. There's no worry, there's no unhappiness, no depression at all. If you understand Four Noble Truths, if you really understand, right? Four Noble Truths. So here, according to Suttas, the root of any of 10 unwholesome actions are threefold. Greed. But here, killing sentient beings. Because of sometimes, because of greed, you want something from that person. For that reason you kill, right? Number one, greed. And number two, because of hatred. You hate that person. For that reason you kill, right? Sometimes the root may be because of hatred. Actually, delusion is very important. Ignorance or delusion is the root of all unwholesome deed, right? Because of delusion, a wrong view or wrong perspective arises. If you have a wrong perspective, and you will do unwholesome things. Sometimes based on lobha, sometimes based on dosa. So delusion is the root of all unwholesome actions, right? So killing is sentient beings. So you do not know this is not good, right? Stealing, sometimes because of lobha, sometimes because of dosa. But of course, delusion is associated. Delusion will accompany any time, right? Because of delusion, greed arises, hatred arises. Because of that, you commit unwholesome actions, right? Unwholesome actions. So the Buddha said that killing is because of lobha, dosa, moha, right? Stealing, lobha, dosa, moha. The cause of sexual misconduct, the cause of telling lie, the cause of wrong view, because of three causes, lobha, dosa, moha, right? I think that is what the Sutta said. But Abhidhamma proposed different method, perhaps more precise way, right? More precise way. Now we are going to learn according to Abhidhamma, right? According to the Suttas, killing, stealing, etc., right? 10 unwholesome actions are caused because of lobha, dosa, moha, right? It can be three causes, right? Three causes. But Abhidhamma means in different way. Page number 208. By way of root and consciousness, right? But here, delusion is not mentioned. The reason is delusion associated with any type of unwholesome actions, right? Wherever you do unwholesome actions, driven by delusion, you do not know, right? You cannot evaluate. You cannot see in the wrong way, in the right way, right? So for that reason, delusion associated with any type of unwholesome actions, right? Unwholesome actions. Then killing, according to Abhidhamma, hard speech and ill will. So these three are because of hatred. You have a hatred, for that reason you kill sentient beings. Then you can raise a question. Sometimes you don't have a hatred toward that person, but you want to get something from him or from her. For that reason you kill, right? But you can raise a question, right? For that reason, so according to Abhidhamma, but here Abhidhamma say, Abhidhamma me, commentary, I will say that, commentaries. I don't know whether you will like it or not. Normally I say that Abhidhamma is the commentary of Pali Canon. The commentary trying to define different concept and different terms from the Pali Canon, from the Suttas, right? That is the nature of commentaries. Abhidhamma also trying to do the same thing, but Abhidhamma is more precise, right? Trying to precise, right? Here, the same thing, the example is here, right? The Sutta said that killing, the cause of killing can be three, right? Lobha, dosa, moha, right? But here, Abhidhamma trying to interpret. Killing, the main cause of killing is hatred. We cannot deny, right? This is a general, how to say, general interpretation, right? A very, how to say, in general, most of the killings are driven by hatred, right? Driven by hatred. But sometimes there are some cases, so because of the greed, right? They want to get something, they kill, right? They kill. And because of the greed also, right? Actually here, what we are learning here is commentary explanation, right? Actually this is not Abhidhamma. What we call, this is not from the 7 Abhidhamma text. So this is from commentary. So what we are learning, don't forget that what we are learning is, of course we can call it Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma itself is a further definition or further explanation of the Dhamma, right? The Dhamma here means the Dhamma found in Suttas. Normally, number 1, Pali Canon. Number 2, Abhidhamma. Number 3, commentaries. Normally I say that Abhidhamma is between Pali Canon and commentaries at the middle. Even today, we went for the lunch, and one of the devotees asked about teaching Abhidhamma in Towering Heaven. But I didn't say anything, but Bhante he explained. But of course, for those people, so we cannot explain with so many references, right? So based on the audience, right? And for you all, I have already explained, right? So the history of Abhidhamma. And what is Abhidhamma? In the first lesson, the first 2 lessons, right? The first 2 lessons. So if you look at here, I think we can understand the nature of Abhidhamma. So Abhidhamma trying to interpret, right? More precise way, right? More precise way. We can even call it Abhidhamma generalize, right? Generalize the definition, right? Definition. According to the Suttas, but of course the Buddha said 3 causes, right? But here, Abhidhamma mentioned, of course delusion is associated with any type of unwholesome actions. So killing because of delusion and because of hatred. Two causes, right? Two causes. And harsh speech, harsh speech. The cause of harsh speech is hatred, right? Hatred. And ill will, hatred. So even the ill will, even the harsh speech, the Buddha said 3 reasons, right? Sometimes greed, sometimes hatred, sometimes delusion, right? But anyway, we have to remember it this way, right? So if you are teaching Abhidhamma, you have to explain in this way, right? Killing, harsh speech, ill will. So the cause is hatred, right? Page number 208. Here, sexual misconduct, covetousness, wrong view. So these 3 are driven by greed. Because of the greed, you commit sexual misconduct. Because of covetousness, because of greed, you have a covetousness, right? Covetousness. Because of greed, you have a wrong view. So the cause of, maybe we can say that the main cause of, right? The main cause of sexual misconduct and the main cause of covetousness and wrong view is the greed, right? As you all know that some people actually in the battlefield, right? In the battlefield, some soldiers, they commit sexual misconduct not because of greed, but because they want to take revenge, right? Revenge because of hatred. Just an example, right? Just an example. But according to Abhidhamma, the cause of sexual misconduct, covetousness and wrong view is the greed, right? But of course, together with the delusion or moha. The remaining 4 arise from the 2 roots, hatred and greed. The remaining 4 are stealing, right? Taking what is not given. Number 1. Number 2, telling a lie. Number 3, slandering. And number 4, idle chatter, right? Idle chatter sometimes because of hatred, sometimes because of greed. Right? So according to Abhidhamma, in other words, according to commentaries, the remaining 4 arise from the 2 roots, hatred and greed, right? But wherever you do unwholesome deed, delusion will accompany, right? Because of delusion, you do unwholesome actions, right? This is by way of root, right? By way of root. Very simple, right? Okay, question? Okay, please use the microphone. Very good question. Yeah.
Not all the time is under the rule of nature. What if somebody tries to kill you, but during the struggling, and then accidentally, instead of you are being killed, but instead of you are being killed, you will kill the other party out of protection. Then how you fall under this rule?
It's a type of killing. Actually, in Buddhism, there's no excuse. Killing is killing, right? Telling lie is telling lie. Actually, of course, protection means you can protect yourself not to harm others, right? If you can use, the method that will not harm killer, right? That you can use it. But of course, if you want to follow teachings of the Buddha 100%, right? So if somebody trying to kill you, you will protect, right? But you will protect me, not killing the killer. You will protect the method that will not kill the killer, right? If you cannot do that, and then no way, right? Run away, run away, run away. But if you die, it's okay. Now, what I mean is, here I'm a very tricky point. Here, tricky point. It's your choice. It's your choice whether you want to follow teachings of the Buddha 100%. If you want to, whether you're following teachings of the Buddha 50%. It's up to you. You have to choose. Actually, previous week we talked about simile or saw, right? Simile of the saw. Even the bandits are killing you, right, by using the saw, right? Cutting your body apart. But in that situation, you are not in a position to respond, right? You're not in a position to protect your life. You'll be killed, right? But in those situations, the Buddha suggests not to have any revenge, any hatred, any ill will toward the killer. And then, if even you have ill will or dislike or anger toward those people, the Buddha said you are not following my instructions. But it's a 100%. I mean, what I mean is this is a 100%. But of course, as a normal people, no way to follow such one, right? But here, of course, it doesn't mean that you have to stay inactive, right? You have the right to protect. But if you kill the killer, it's not the right attitude, right? You can run away. You know, one time Dalai Lama said that. Sometime he met with the dog, but he tried to protect. If not, he ran away. Okay. Very hard. This one is very hard. Question? You want to discuss? Okay. Maybe you can. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course, it's not. It may not be. We are not killing with the selfishness. So we are killing to defend. What I mean is to follow. If you want to follow teachings of the Buddha 100%, right? Even your own risk of your own life, the risk of your own life, you can apply it, right? But here, it doesn't mean that you have to follow it. If you don't follow, you will go to hell. It doesn't mean like this, right? It doesn't mean like this. But of course, if you care out of your self-protection, the karma will be less, of course, right? Less. Okay, quite.
I think that is the leeway. With a little room for maneuver that Buddhism, the Buddha has left behind. It is not the full cause of karma. Because your volition is not anger and hatred. You basically want to protect your own life. So if you me with the knife, I don't say, oh, I want to kill you, I want to kill you, no. But maybe the cause of the struggle, I accidentally kill you. But the volition is not a nice strong. I want to kill you, but it's more self-defense. Because there's no intention. Yeah, the volition. So it's just the little, in fact, not little, in fact, there's a very critical wriggle room. Leeway that Buddha gives us. In situations like this, that is the leeway, the volition of micchādiṭṭhi. Micchādiṭṭhi is not hatred. It is really you want to protect yourself or even your family. Yeah.
Even we cannot say no intention, no volition. Of course, if you kill one person, of course you how to say, it's hard to say. For that reason, many Buddhist scholars, they say there is no killing is killing, right? No excuse, even as a soldier. So you are defending your countries, right? But many religions, even the Jainism is very gentle religion, a very gentle religion. Even the Jainism, they have that attitude. If you are defending your countries, it is justifiable. But Buddhism is not like this. And many religions, especially the big religion, they normally you have the right to protect, and you have the right to revenge, even you have the right to kill, right? How to say, based on the self-protection, right? But of course, it's a killing out of hatred. It's very grave, right? Very big. But you kill in the airplane. The example she gave very beautiful. In the airplane, if you do not kill that person, and all the people in the airplane will die, right? So normally, it is the same. Example we are always giving. You sacrifice for yourself, right? For other people. I think if you are killing in such circumstances, you may still have you still have unwholesome action, but out of compassion, right, to other people, out of compassion for your countries, right, you kill. I think the result of Unwholesome Kamma may not be full cause, full cause of unwholesome actions. It's not out of accident. You don't have any intention, right? You don't have any intention. This is quite sure. So that is quite sure. So you're driving your way, and somebody will come and you kill, right? You don't have any intention to kill that person. There's no karma. It's quite clear. But regarding with your example, I think it is with the intention to kill, right? You may accumulate certain amount of unwholesome karma. But anyway, at the same time, you save, right? Saving the life of other people, also good deed, right? Good deed. I think this is a very difficult situation to explain. Okay.
Bhante, as you are doing all these courses called Buddhism, Abhidhamma, and Vihara, on the Buddhist perspective of it, that is true. But in our real life situation, some of this may not be practical in the sense that you choose someone of the work you have to work with, you choose someone, they will under the homicide. You see? Under homicide, you will not be excused. If you choose someone, the capital punishment may have you. But to choose someone unintentionally homicide, you may get a sentence. Like imprisonment. But there is no such thing as no crime form. There still is, but before under the homicide.
Yeah.
You still have that. So what I'm trying to say is that you study Buddhism on one path, but when you put morality to it or environment, there's such thing you have to be co-related to your life.
Yeah,
so
very good.
Yeah. So Buddhism is true, yes, sometimes in real life, you thought you were judged, such thing is not occurring.
So I think that here I will say one of the beauty of Buddhism. Based on Buddhism, we are not killing, right? We are not making, holy war. But of course, as a human being, we may not be able to follow. We cannot follow every teaching, right? Of the Buddha. But under the name of Buddhism, we are not killing, right? We are not killing anybody. Well, we were killed because of our own defilements, not under the name of religion, right? For that reason, here we don't have any religious war, religious fighting. We don't have any holy war, right? Based on religion. Buddhism, Jainism, we don't have it because we are very gentle. Instead of harming other people, we will harm ourselves, right? Of course, harming ourselves also not good, right? Some people, some Buddhists, they believe that they want to sacrifice themselves by saving the life of other people, right? It's also not a good, how to say, I think it is also not what the Buddha want to say. But here, we have to try to save other people, other living beings, right? Number one. But if you cannot save, we have to practice equanimity. All beings are owner of their own karma. Just like the Buddha trying to prevent twice, right? Fighting between his own clan and the army of King Cakkapala, right? King Cakkapala. Trying to prevent twice. But when the army of King Cakkapala, his son Vīthimutta, right, came and attacked his clan for third time, he practiced equanimity. All beings are owner their own karma. For that reason, the army and they kill all the second race, right? Second race. But of course, we have to save, right? We have to save other living beings. But we don't need to sacrifice. If the Buddha do not practice equanimity, he will stay in front of his race. Then I will sacrifice myself, right? I will not let the army of King Cakkapala, that kill my race, right? He does not sacrifice himself. That is very important message here, right? Sometimes we cannot save many people, right? But we have to understand. We have to use our wisdom, right? Harming ourselves also not good. Sacrificing ourselves also not good, right? So the Buddha always said that must not harm to other people, must not harm to yourself. And number 3, must not harm both. So that is good deed, right? That is good deed. But here I think killing on the airplane, of course, killing is killing, but it may not be very big one, right? Because we are not taking action with the very hatred, right? Okay.
This question related by way of rules number 3, wrong view, how is greed the root of wrong view?
Greed, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You can't see. Yeah. How greed is the root?
Wrong view, right? Normally we love ourselves, right? That is a greed. For that reason we identify ourselves, right? As the I, right? He is insulting me, he is cursing me, right? Based on I, right? We love ourselves based on greed. And we have a wrong view, right? It's a very simple one. But of course, based on hatred also, we have a wrong view, right? Wrong view also. Also, we can understand another, according to Abhidhamma. According to Abhidhamma, wrong view or deity associated with lobha, right? So it is a lobha mula chait. Deity is lobha mula chait, right? We can understand in that way as well. Okay, so the remaining 4 arise from the 2 root, hatred and greed, right? According to the classes of consciousness, consciousness means chaita, right? According to the classes of consciousness, Unwholesome Kamma is threefold. So that is nothing but Thre unwholesome chaita. So if we are talking about unwholesome, that means Thre unwholesome, right? So 8 chaita rooted in greed, 2 chaita rooted in hatred, and another 2 chaita rooted in delusion, right? Delusion. For that reason, these unwholesome chetas are called akusala mula, the root of unwholesome actions, right? The root of unwholesome actions. Now up to here, we have learned unwholesome actions, unwholesome cheta, right? And then, so this is the meaning of learning Abhidhamma, I think. So the essence of learning Abhidhamma. So by learning Abhidhamma, so we understand the Dhamma clearly, right? Normally when you are learning the Dhamma, just using the suttas, you may not be able to, consolidate or synchronize all the teachings of the Buddha. By just learning Abhidhamma, especially using Abhidhamma Sangha, so you can synchronize and you have a better understanding, right? Teachings of the Buddha. But of course, we have to take care not to be, fundamentalist, right? Abhidhamma fundamentalist. So actually there are many, most of the monks in Myanmar, they are Abhidhamma fundamentalists. So for those who want to become Dhamma speaker, so they say, must know Abhidhamma. The fundamentalists. Of course, the Buddha mentioned in the Vinaya Pitaka, for those who want to become Dhamma speaker, must understand Abhidhamma. So here, Abhidhamma doesn't mean separate entity. Abhidhamma means Abhi means about, Dhamma means Dhamma, mentioned in the suttas. So you must able to clarify the Dhamma about the. You must able to explain about the Dhamma using explanation, further explanation, right? Just reading the suttas is not enough. You must try to explain, right? Elucidate difficult point and perspective in the sutta. That is the Abhidhamma, right? That is the Abhidhamma. Suppose I'm teaching Chona Sutta, right? Just reading the Chona Sutta, just explanation what is mentioned in the Chona Sutta, not enough. If I want to be a teacher, if I want to be a Dhamma speaker, I must have the ability to explain, to clarify the important terms and important concepts that mentioned in that sutta. So that is called Abhidhamma, right? That's called Abhidhamma. For that reason, we can say that all the commentaries can be called Abhidhamma. Not only 7 Abhidhamma texts, right? Not only 7 Abhidhamma texts. Okay, let's go to next one. Wholesome Kamma. Now we are going to the Wholesome Kamma. Wholesome Kamma or sense sphere is threefold. According to the law of action, bodily, verbal and mental Wholesome Kamma. But here, sense sphere, right? We have a sense sphere and we have a 5 material sphere and immaterial sphere, right? No, we have a three sphere. According to Kamma Vajra, sense sphere. So Wholesome Kamma is threefold, 3 types: bodily Wholesome Kamma, verbal Wholesome Kamma, and mental Wholesome Kamma. If you abstain from 3 types of unwholesome bodily Kamma, that is called wholesome bodily Kamma. If you refrain from 4 verbal unwholesome actions, so that is called 4 verbal Wholesome Kamma. Then if you refrain from 3 types of unwholesome mental actions, that is called mental Wholesome Kamma, right? So Abhidhamma we use vīthimutta, abstinence, right? Abhidhamma we use vīthimutta. So we have three type of viditi, right? In the second chapter we have already learned Samma Kamma, right? Right action. Samma Vacha, right speech. And Samma Ajiva, right livelihood, right? Right livelihood. So viditi talk about just bodily and verbal actions, right? Regarding with the mental action, here Wholesome Kamma means not only bodily and verbal but also mental as well, right? So if you refrain from 10 type of unwholesome actions, that's a wholesome, right? That's Wholesome Kamma. Clear, right? Page number 209, right? 209. Similarly, Wholesome Kamma is threefold as a giving, dana, morality, sila, meditation, bhavana. In other words, we can call it varita and sarita, right? Refraining from unwholesome action is called varita. And doing wholesome things, just like it, giving, morality and meditation, it can be called charita, right? Charita, the practice that we should put into follow, right? Wholesome Kamma is threefold. Actually, just copy from page number 209, right? Giving, morality, and meditation. According to classes of consciousness, according to Chaita, right? So Wholesome Kamma is eightfold. Wholesome Kamma is eightfold. So that means 8 great wholesome Chaita. 8 great wholesome Chaita, right? So that we already learned in the first chapter, right? Because of 8 great wholesome Chaita, you do dana, and you keep precept, then you meditate, right? Because of these 8. For that reason, we can call it the 8 great wholesome Chaitas at the root of Wholesome Kamma, right? The root of Wholesome Kamma. 8 great wholesome Chaita, right? So 8 great wholesome Chaita, in other words, can be called alopa, adosa, amoha, right? Amoha. Actually, if you are taking exam, I think this chapter is the best to ask. Many questions arise. Actually, in Abhidhamma in Burmese, so when we see all questions, many questions in this chapter, because it's very useful for our daily life as well, right? For that reason, they need to learn. So we have to emphasize this chapter. Okay. 8 type of sincere wholesome consciousness. In other words, 8 great wholesome Chaita, right? 8 great wholesome Chaita can be acquired by doing 3 bases of meritorious deed. So actually, I think this note is, when I read right now, this note is not 100% correct. So actually, sincere wholesome consciousness is the root of 3 bases of meritorious deed, right? But here, 3 bases of meritorious deed are dana, sila, bhavana, right? Dana, sila, bhavana. But actually, 2013, I started Soda study class. The title is, our topic is the life of the Buddha according to Pali Canon. The life of the Buddha according to Pali Canon. So we learn the life of the Buddha based on the suttas, right? Based on the suttas. But students, they suggested they want to learn the topic or subjects that they can apply in their daily life. For that reason, I choose dana, sila, bhavana, right? So I think these are the basis of meritorious deed. If you want to do wholesome deed or meritorious deed, you have to do either dana or morality or meditation. Only 3, right? Only 3. It covers everything. It covers everything, right? For that reason, the Buddha said, Dana, Sila, Bhavana are puññakiriyavatthu. Puññakiriyavatthu, right? So, 3 bases of meritorious deed. Number 1, Dana. Number 2, Sila. Number 3, Bhavana. Giving, morality and meditation. So this from Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 8, sutta number 36. Puññakiriyavatthu Sutta. But in Abhidhamma Sangha, 10 puññakiriyavatthu, right? It's mentioned here. So here, Dana went to clarify again. Because it's important to understand, right, the real definition of Dana. Actually, we have learned in the first chapter. For those who miss, you try to listen, recording, right? So I have taught what is Dana in deity, right? But if you want to know more furthermore, then you can learn, you can listen, so the study class, right? Under the Dana, so I'm taught 12 lessons, right? 12 lessons. Almost 20, maybe 22 hours, right? 22 hours. Dana simply means giving. The act of giving anything to others can be called Dana. If you are giving to monks, if you are giving to your parents, giving to your children, giving to your dog, right? Anything can be called Dana, right? Anything you give, right? It's called Dana. Sappādhāna Dhammadhāna Jinādi. Sharing the Dhamma is the greatest gift, right? I am giving Dana, right? Dhammadhāna, we call it Dhammadhāna, right? Sharing the Dhamma and giving the Dhamma. Anything that you give, right? To somebody, not only human beings, but also animals, right? As well. All sentient beings. Sometimes if you might be offering something to the monasteries, right? To the temple. So that means it's a Dana, right? You are not giving to Mangala Vihara. You are not giving the monks, the people who are associating with the Mangala Vihara, right? Mangala Vihara. That's Dana, right? Actually, you are not giving to Mangala Vihara temple, but you are giving to the people who are connected with the Mangala Vihara, right? That's Dana. So it is translated in various ways. Sometimes gift, almsgiving, generosity, charity, donation. Any term you can use, right? For that reason, I use the general term giving, right? We normally use generosity, right? Generosity. But of course, we can also use generosity. A very beautiful term. But Dana, literal meaning of Dana is giving, right? Whether you are giving with the generosity or whether you are giving with other intention, right? Giving is giving, right? Giving is giving. So I think it's very important to understand this concept. Then, what is Sila? Any question regarding with the Dana? Okay.
Transferring of merits, does it under Dana?
Yeah, I will come later. I will come to that later. Right? But even in this, today, I don't know whether I will have a chance. It's under Dana, right? Under Dana. What is Sila? Sila basically means the moral conduct that controls our body and speech, not our mind, right? Only body and speech. Number one, in order not to do any evil deeds, just like a killing, just like a stealing, right? One reason, in order not to do any evil deeds. Number two, to do good deed, right? To do good deed. So you're trying to, actually, to do good deed, not controlling, you're trying to use your body and speech, right? To do good deeds, right? Smiling is a good deed, right? Smiling is good deed. You use your body, right? You use your body to smile, right? That is a good deed. Then you do dana, right? You do dana. You use your body. Then there's also sila, right? Sorry, it's not a sila. Sila here means you're trying to use your body, right? Your speech to do good things. Just like a smiling, just like a using pleasant speeches, right? Beautiful speeches, pleasant to hear, like this, right? To purpose, right? Sila basically means a moral conduct that control and use our body and speech. Number one, in order not to do any evil deed. Number two, in order to do good deed, right? That is sila. I think very beautiful definition. Do's and don'ts are two aspects of sila, right? Sometimes we have to do, sometimes we have to refrain, right? Two aspects of sila. Then, what is bhavana? Meditation is a development of serenity of the mind, stability of the mind. That's called samatha. Normally our mind is not stable, not serene, restless, right? Just like a monkey, going here and there, thinking this and that, right? This and that, not stable. Actually, we're trying to develop and cultivate our mind to have serenity of the mind and stability of the mind by using one object, right? Sometimes we use our breathing, sometimes we use our chanting, sometimes we use our beating, right? Or counting the beat. So anyway you can use it, right? Any method. But whatever method you use, the main thing is your mind must be serene and stable, right? That's called samatha. Another one is insight into phenomena. You must have insight or understanding regarding with the phenomena. One of them is the mind, right? So if you are stable, if you have a concentration, then you will be able to understand the nature of the mind, right? Arises and passes away. Arises and passes away. The nature of your body. Then your body arises, and one day will die, will passes away, right? That's insight into phenomena. A very powerful one, right? If you have an insight into phenomena, there's nothing to worry. There's nothing to cry, right? There's the power of insight meditation. So compared to serenity meditation and insight meditation, right? Serenity meditation, the moment you are stable, of course you can be able to control your mind, but it's not stable, right? If the object is so strong, it can be shaking your serenity, stability, right? But insight cannot be shaken because you have a very fine insight and wisdom and understanding, right? Understanding. Simply speaking, it is a continuous cultivation of mindfulness. Simply speaking, meditation is a continuous cultivation of mindfulness. If you are mindful, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that's called meditation, right? For that reading, meditation can be practiced anywhere, anytime, right? anywhere, anytime. If you are mindful what you are doing, that's meditation, right? That's meditation. But of course, the best form of meditation is sitting meditation, right? Sitting meditation. Question? 10 bases of meritorious deed. These 3 bases of meritorious deeds are the ground. The ground is vīthimutta, or the place where the good deeds are cultivated. Right? So we have 10 bases of 10 grounds of meritorious deed. Some scholars they translate 10 domains of meritorious deed, right? Are the ground or the place where we can do meditation, we can do good things, right? We can do good things. The commentaries expand these 3 up to 10 as a 10 bases of meritorious deed, right? 10 bases of meritorious deed, and you can take a picture for further reading. Comprehensive Manual of Abhidhamma, this one, page number 209. Handbook called Abhidhamma Study, volume 2, page number 201. Abhidhamma in Daily Life, written by Ashin Chandaka Vivansa, page number 128, right? You can read three books. I think more than enough, right? More than enough. I think here I will not explain in detail. The reason is we have already learned in the first chapter, right? The first chapter. Here, 10 bases of meritorious deed. Number 1, giving, dana. Number 2, under the dana, we have a sharing of merit, right? And you accumulate good deed, and you share that merit to sentient beings, right? With your relative. So actually sharing of the merit is connected with the dana. For that reason, we categorize under dana. Number 3, rejoicing in others' merit. But of course, rejoicing in other merit is much more higher than giving dana. But this is mostly connected with the dana. For that reason, so we categorize, the commentary categorize into dana, right? Number 2 and number 3 are counted as a dana because they have the same natures, right? They have the same nature. They are connected with the dana, right? Connected with the dana. I think page number 209, right? 209. Pali Canon in the Suttas, dana is given as a base or the ground where we can do good deeds, right? But commentary, especially Abhidhamma commentaries, Abhidhamma commentary keep another two type of good deed: sharing of merit and rejoicing in other merit, right? Actually, we have learned a lot regarding with the sharing of the merit, right? And also we have learned this one, rejoicing in other merit. So they are connected with the dana. For that reason, categorized as a dana, counted as a dana. And number 4, morality, sila. Respect, right? But here, respect is 2 aspects. We respect our seniors, right? That is called Gādava in Pali. And we respect our junior. That is Nivada. It is mentioned in Mangala Sutta, 2 aspects of respect, right? Some people, they respect their junior, but they do not pay due respect to the junior, right? It's also not good, right? But here, respect here means whether old or young, right? Whether junior or senior, you pay respect to them. apachayana, it is counted as a sila. Number 6, service. You render service to the society, right? You render service for your family. You render service for the temple, right? That is under sila. Right? I think giving your service, I prefer to count as a dana, right? You give your time and you give your energy, right? For the temple, for the society, right? For the family. But commentary mentioned as a sila, right? As a sila. Anyway, I think it's very good. Service, right? Number 5 and number 6 are counted as a sila because they have the same nature and they are connected with the sila, right? Sila. And number 7, meditation. And hearing the Dhamma, now learning in the classes, you hear a lot, right? But that is counted as a meditation, right? So the reason is you concentrate, right? What I'm talking, what I'm explaining, you are aware, you're mindful, right? You're mindful. So that is counted as a meditation. And number 9, here teaching the Dhamma. Dhamma Desana. Here, Dhamma Desana. Actually, according to the some sodas, teaching the Dhamma is under Dana, right? Dhamma Dana. Dhamma Dana. Here the commentary use Dhamma Desana, right? Normally the Buddha use Dhamma Dana. Giving the Dhamma, right? Giving the knowledge or the Dhamma. But anyway, the commentary mentioned that these 3 are under meditation, right? Hearing the Dhamma, teaching the Dhamma. Number 8 and number 9 are counted as a bhavana because they have the same nature, right? The same characteristics. But of course, when I'm teaching the Dhamma, I have to be very mindful. Otherwise, if I'm thinking this and that, right? If my mind is going somewhere else, I cannot concentrate, right? The same nature with the meditation. For that reason, the commentaries or Abhidhamma counted hearing the Dhamma, teaching the Dhamma under meditation, right? Meditation. But number 10, straightening out one's view. Straightening out one's view. Vīthimutta Kamma. This is a commentary attempt, right? It is nothing but right view. Vīthimutta Kamma, right view, right? The last one can be added into one of the 3 bases of meritorious deed. Any one of the 3 bases of meritorious deed. You can add it as a dana, as a sila, as a bhavana, right? As a bhavana. But this is very important. So I think next week I will a little bit explain this one, right? This one. Question? Last question if you have. No question? No question, right? Okay. Let's call it a day. Oh, okay. Announcement? Okay, thank you.
Just 2 announcements. The first announcement, if you see on the box, 13th of October, the no Abhidhamma class, because Pali College Brahma class are having exams, so they need to use the hall. Second announcement is there's a Dhamma talk this coming Monday, 1st October, or Wednesday, Ratana Saha. I think most of you know him. The topic is scientific religion in modern world. 7:30 at this hall.
Okay. Yo varatam bhavaro manu jesu sakya muni bhagava kata kecho paragato bala viriya samangi dan sukatan saranatamu pemi ragavi ragama ninchama sokan Dhamma masangata mapati gulan Marurami mambagunan suripatan Dhamma mimam saranatamu Yatha chade nama apalamahu Chatusu sisu purisayogesu Atacha bogala dhammadasati Sangamimam saranatamu Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you.